It's not about motivation. Winners need discipline. Wake up and win today. Discipline comes from within.
Boxing King Media in association with Boxer. Delighted to have with me the president of the WBC, Mauricio. Mauricio, welcome back to the UK once again. Firstly, how are you?
Oh, I'm great. Look at this. This is what boxing is all about. I'm so excited to be living in this era. Now the new era of boxing that is happening.
You lived in many great eras. Boxing's taking a bit of a turn. A lot of people would say there were discussions on Twitter about a new age, you need to come to America, but we realize that there is a world outside of America, and Saudi Arabia is showing and putting on some fantastic cards.
There's a great leader. His Excellency Turkey has become to lead the way into unbelievable dream promotions, fights, and it is just a great moment for boxing right now. We're going to have the undisputed heavyweight, the undisputed light heavyweight. In Las Vegas, the undisputed super middleweight. In Japan, the undisputed super bantamweight. It's a great time for the sport.
Let's start off at top of the bill. Biterbiev, Biterbiev. A fight that everybody has wanted for a long time. You were quite resistant before about having this unification. What kind of swung yourself and the WBC's understanding of putting this fight together?
I would not like to get into topics outside of boxing. The WBC will sanction this fight for the undisputed. It's a fight the world wants to see. It's a fight that both fighters deserve, and it's just a matter of a great fight happening. The WBC is going to make a big donation to the Ukraine, and we're just happy that it will happen in the ring.
I appreciate you obviously say that, but if I may just add on to that, sometimes do we have to, and this is just generally about sport itself, not just boxing, but sometimes do we have to let sport be sport and leave politics outside of sport, do you think?
No, because it's not politics. It's human equality, it's peace, it's discrimination, abuse of power, many things that have been in the WBC core. The WBC worked with Nelson Mandela for many years for the stoppage of apartheid. The WBC has worked in many areas to try to bring peace, to enforce human equality, and that's our core. The WBC is a different organization.
We know the announcement is yet to be official, but the rumors are Wilder Zhang. We're going to see Dubois Hergovic. We're going to see some great fights. Have you ever seen a card as stacked as this from top to bottom?
Well, every card keeps surprising. His Excellency is a great visionary. He loves the sport. Promoters are working together. They have come. They have put the gloves down, and they understand the need to give the big fights to the fans. So it's a great moment, and I'm very happy and very surprised for every card that is happening in Saudi, in Riyadh season.
You mentioned there earlier about the undisputed heavyweight championship. We're not far away now, about a month away, Mauricio. You spoke about extra judging and officiating to make sure there was accuracy and the correct person won if it did go to points. A lot of people took it in different ways. What is the latest with that, and are we potentially going to see that in that Usyk Fury fight?
I do not think so. There's a lot of resistance to change. Boxing is a sport of classic. Don't want changes. They don't want anything to get in the way. The idea is basically very easy. It's mathematical. Two out of three get it wrong, it's a controversy. 2 out of 6 get it wrong, nothing happens, the right person wins. Didn't go, but we're going to start doing it in the WBC when there's no commissions or other organizations that are not happy doing something new. But just as we did 15 to 12 rounds and the weigh-in before the day of the fight, and there's so many changes that the WBC has promoted, we're going to look into it because we have seen so many scores in the recent months that are really troubling, even from great judges. So you can have a bad night. Anyway.
Mauricio, a number of months ago, you got yourself together with the rest of the governing bodies and you had a meeting. I can't remember, I think it was late last year. One of the things that's up for discussion is that the winner of Fury Usyk, the IBF have said that they will have to fight a certain mandatory, which means the rematch won't be for undisputed. We've seen this in the past before as well. When someone wins the undisputed, a mandatory is almost called immediately. Is that something that can be worked on, and is that fair? And what's your kind of perspective of that?
Well, each organization has their own processes and rules. The WBC voted in favor of doing the undisputed and also a rematch. So let's concentrate on May 18 and not look after May 18. It's going to be a great fight. There's going to be an undisputed champion, the best heavyweight in the world, and we'll see what happens next.
Stat card, is there one particular fight outside of Beterbiev Bivol that you're looking forward to?
Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren, or George Warren.
Mauricio, I saw a picture yesterday of yourself with Deontay Wilder. A lot of criticism came towards his way after his last performance. How is he? How's his state of mind? And do you feel like we're going to see the best Deontay Wilder come 1st June?
He's a great warrior. He's a champion. He had inactivity. And today I saw him again. So I went to say hello. He gets up, he hugs me, and picks me up like a 5-year-older. He's very strong. It was a great moment. I have not been picked up since I was 10 years old, I think. And he's a great champion.
Mauricio, I appreciate your time as always. All the best in the UK while you're here, and I'm sure we'll catch up with you in Saudi Arabia very soon.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mauricio.
Win gold now. IPMB is giving away 5 24-karat gold coins to our token holders worth over $2,000 each.
Let's do this.
Thank you very much for this great news. It's amazing.
It's never been easier to own gold, so join the raffle now.
I got a question for you. Where can discipline take you? Discipline points you towards your goals.